Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 10:30 on Saturday night. Back with a few suggestions for tomorrow. Long old day. Body was tired. I don't know whether I'll face it in the morning or not again. I probably will, but an hour ago I'd have said no. But it left this morning about 9 o'clock. It was bitter cold, I thought. Car was warm, had it warmed up before I left. Got there about 11. Small enough crowd, no problem parking. Not near the crowd that was there on the Saturday last year. And then there was a big crowd on the Sunday because Honeysuckle was running. It'd be interesting to see what sort of crowd is there tomorrow. Inside as well, where you could get a burger and chips and stuff last year, that wasn't even open this year because they probably knew that the bundled tickets weren't sold. A few people said there was no problem getting a drink at all. I met Ian from Dublin when I went coming out of the toilet. He's living in Greystones, and I bumped into him later in the day, and he was a happy camper. He was after backing That's All Right Gino, and he was after backing Risk Bell. Christina put up That's All Right Gino, I think, on Thursday. I didn't see it until last night, and to tell you the truth, I didn't back it. I was on Complete Unknown. I have my own way of doing things, be it right or wrong. Met Dara Edward from Kilkenny. He's involved in the syndicate with the big chappy. That horse that ran today. It won a couple of races, won at a big price one day. Had a good chat with him. It won't be the last time, I would imagine, I'd bump into him. Gabriel Mannion and his wife Geraldine from Carrafin. They're off to the match tomorrow. Carrafin and St. Bridget's is in the Connacht final. They were on a minibus and they were pulling up in Moat on the way home, so they will be on the sauce right now. A bookie, I always say the bookies at the track are way different to the ones in the shops. The ones in the shops are really accountants or business people. I was having a bet there today on that one that let us down. She wasn't off a yard today. Rachel's one, the Folks Tiara. It was 5-1. I was having a bet each way. And when I looked at the docket a couple of minutes later, it was only 9-2, so I went back to him. And he gave it to me, no problem. If that was in the shop, there'd be no possible way to do it. He was with Raymond Mulvaney there. Andrew Norris is his name, a young fella. Fair play to him. I didn't have to go back to collect, by the way. First race, Nick Rocket. I wouldn't mind having a rattle at the three that was in front of us today. God Townend, he has had better rides. 3 times I think he tried to get up the inside and was blocked. And he nearly got shoved off the course because there was no running rail after the second last. There wasn't a shilling for him. A couple of bookies said to me there wasn't a bob for him. So, in spite of not a shilling for him, did he run fairly well? 3-card Bragg is an out-and-out stayer. In fact, all of them that ran there, the distance was inadequate. They need a step up and trip. So it'll be interesting to see where we see them again. The 2 English horses, Nickies, you'd imagine, money for them, that to be at least somewhat competitive. Both of them pulled up. Unreal. I couldn't believe that the 2 of them were pulled up. Well, you can believe it because it's I won't say what I was going to say. Complete Unknown wasn't you could see after about a mile on the outside, not good enough. I thought John McConnell's Mallory Mission was going to win it about the half mile out, but got a great run from that horse. It's a sight fell in Cheltenham and second there today. There's a big pot in him somewhere, but he'll probably go up a few pound again for today. Cold enough up there today. A lot of people complain about the cold, but anyway, the ground wasn't heavy anyway. It was good enough ground. Picked out a few for tomorrow. There's three meetings in England, and I picked out one at each meeting. I see there's inspections at each of them, so I don't know what's. The three of them could be off tomorrow. When you see an inspection at 8, it's not great. There's a 2 mile 6 handicap chase there tomorrow. Ballycamus by Presenton. To the beaten favourite over hurls the last time. It's his first run over fences. Sammy Twiston Davis in the bike. Won a pint to pint. September 2021. Pat King riding it. So rated 112. Third run back after the layoff. That's the selection in that race. Special acceptance, Paul Webber is a 10-year-old, but it's only the second run back. And there was another one there, Brandy Shova, similar, second one. So I went to third one. I'm going back to the basics. Better see what price is it. 3 to 1 there with 365. The 220 at Southwell or Southwell, as somebody might say. There's an interesting horse there for Brookhouse. Sarsons Risk. I'm going against Russian Virtue, which is a buzz horse. Actually, that won twice for us before and won twice recently as well. But this horse in here is a 4-year-old, and there's a Eddie Edge claiming 10. It used to be with Ian Williams, rated 80, 82 on the flat. It ran the last time in Newcastle. He's at the back of the pack as we pick it up. In the light blue, and he got blocked in his run. This was a 2 mile handicap.
Trying to close, Anamato following Harland up the rail, and then Valley of Flowers with a quarter of a mile to go. Going for home is Pons Alias as Muka Magic drops away. Harland quick to challenge, and a line of 3 with Aquam. Anamato switching out, red and white in behind horses, and from the back Valley of Flowers as Aquam into unknown territory for his stamina. In front by a length from Anamato, Valley of Flowers and Pons Alias. Anamato trying to get to Aquam, but Aquam will hold on. Aquam 3 parts of a length, followed up the Chelmsford win.
He got blocked, or he wanted to get blocked. A 4-year-old, similar sort of surface. Second favourite there. Whizkid is the favourite, Charlie Hammonds. And at Carlisle, there's an inspection here as well at 8 a.m. This is the bumper. Seldom I do this, but there's a horse there, Walk On Quest, Sean Mulrine, Ballymore Properties, bought it for 100 grand, and it has had wind surgery. It was second. It was second in that point to point, but actually that It Seems Like It won a maiden hurdle recently for David Pipe in Fosslass. So that's given a boost to that for him. Darryl Jacob is riding one for the Green and Green. Crowd was behind Union Avenue in Kelso. But I'm going for the Roscommon owner. And that's the 3 If for Fear them three goes ahead. On to Punchestown tomorrow. The 12.55 is a handicap chase. 3 miles 5.5. Call the Tune and Sir Bob. That was in the Cork National, wasn't it? Manila Crooner, first time in a handicap, won a beginner's chase recently. But there's a horse there at double figure prices. Frontal Assault. Sam Ewing takes the ride. That done us a twist last October in Galway over 2.6.5. Beat Darren's Hope, beat him very well. But it was second earlier that year in the Fairyhouse, same distance as this in the Grand National, at 139. That's what's running off tomorrow. Soft ground there a couple of times. Better on good to soft. Had a good run the last day behind Cocoa Beach. It was fifth. It was beaten 17 lengths. But the extra distance, and it likes Fairyhouse. To second in the Grand National and to second to Flower before that. And it ran before in it, didn't it? It was third to Fernie Hollow. So it has been placed every time I was ran in Fairyhouse. It's a big prize tomorrow. He could go out in front there. He did in the time he did in Galway, and he was going well in the National till he fell. Double figure prices, an open race. They're paying 5 places there. Call the Tune has had a chance to put that race away the last year. He didn't. He didn't stay at the 3 miles 4. This is slightly longer. I'm going for that Frontal Assault. 12 to 1, 10 to 1, whatever. On to the graded races. The 125 is the Royal Bond. It definitely isn't as competitive as last year. You had Marine Nationale winning it. Champ Kylie went off favourite, finished 4th. Went off odds on favourite. Ashrow Diamond, who won a grade 1 afterwards, and Irish Point won a grade 1 in Liverpool. Marine Nationale won in Cheltenham as well. Champ Kylie won a grade 1 afterwards. It was 85 lengths back to the 5th. And this year you have 2 handicappers for Willie Mullins, 134 and 138. You have that King of Kingsfield who is not up to it. What's Up Darling, you wouldn't think it is. Farron Glory, that only beat Irish Panther, wasn't it? Yeah, an Irish Panther got stuffed yesterday by a recruit from France to Willie's Yard. In Canto Bruno won in Cheltenham, but it only beat a 124 rated horse and a 128 rated horse, wasn't it? $124 and $128. It won all right, but as I say, what did it beat? So you're left sort of with An Tobar by process of elimination, and that horse that was second by, and he trounced him, has won a race since. This was An Tobar winning.
Matched in St Cuthbert's Cave and An Tobar, 2 in front of Champagne Admiral, in line for the second last. And it's An Tobar, 1 from the inside, who comes to take St Cuthbert's Cave, followed then by Champagne Admiral over the second last. And the leader is An Tobar from St Cuthbert's Cave and Champagne Admiral, with 1 flight left to jump. The leader is An Tobar, and Rachel Blackmore Over the last from in second place, the Champagne Admiral. St Cuthbert's Cave can't offer any more in third, and it's An Tobar, the Well, striding on by 5 lengths from Champagne Admiral. In third place is St Cuthbert's Cave.
Say he won by 4.5 or something, but sure it could have been 10, and then the one that was second went out and won again. Gives a bit of substance to it. Facile Mode won first time out, and it was looked to be a really good thing, but beaten Barometer and isn't the best stuff for him. Barometer is sort of a handicapper. It was on to the 2 o'clock, isn't it? 2 o'clock is the Drinmore. Found a 50. Beat Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard got stuffed in England. Was that yesterday or today? I forget. I Am Maximus. That won the Grand National. You'd wonder how was that? I don't know. I forget. How could that be a novice? Someone tell me that after winning the Grand National. Percival de Galwar, Hershey of ours, shouldn't be good enough, you'd imagine. They'll probably be expecting to win a handicap over 3 mile with that. Let's be clear about it. It won in heavy ground and soft ground. It beat Mighty Tom and Largy Debut. Bet them well. Jumped well. I'm going for Sharjah. I know it's a 10-year-old, but the ground, the way it is, I think if the ground was pure heavy altogether, I'd go with the other one. But I'm going with this ground. It's yielded to soft, yielding. It likes that drying ground. It doesn't go on soft to heavy as good, I think, even though it has ran well on it. So I'm going for that one tomorrow, be it right or wrong. On to the Drinmore is next, isn't it? Oh, that's a good little handicap. I couldn't get my head around that at all. You have even Magic Tricks won the last time. The Model Kingdom was second, and it was unlucky because I couldn't get out on Foxy Girl. It's just whoever is lucky tomorrow with the Hatton's Grace. That should be Impair et Pass. Impair et Passe. It was 4-6. It's still 4-6. 4-6. I think that'll win. It should win. The Drinmore. Where's the Drinmore? Here we go. No, we've done that. We've done the lot, haven't we? All we wanted. Frontal Assault, An Tobar and Sharjah is the 3 selections from Fairyhouse. The handicap hurl. Probably Foxy Girl will be at 92, be a nice each way bet. They're paying 5 places. But I'm having no luck with Rachel at all. Isn't it mighty that the likes of Jeff Kidder is 20-1 and it has a couple of grade 1s in its pocket. Anyway, I get this into the oven. Where am I here? Bash the bookies over and out.